Good evening all of you. Today I am here to speak on my topic freedom. Freedom is a very common word. It means that power or a right to speak or think or to do as we want. The idea behind freedom is the respectful and useful in our society. If someone is initiated from freedom, he feels he is not a respectful person in our society. Everyone has its own definition of freedom, and most surprising thing is that the definition of a freedom is changes according to our age and according to situations. Like if we are asking a school student what they mean by freedom, they will say the freedom from school, the freedom from homework, and the freedom from teachers. But if we ask this question to teenagers what they mean by freedom, they will say the freedom to do anything without any restrictions or bondages. Historically, this has been proved that the initiate freedom is important for human, and he will fight as long as he will restore it. But still, today we live in a freedom independent country, but still in some places women are not free. Women always come after a man. Still today, men are dominating in our society. There is always someone who take the decisions of women's life. At this moment, many of questions arises in many of your minds that women are doing well in every field, such like our supreme ladies Indira Gandhi and Kalpana Chawla. This is the problem of our society. We always compare. Because of this supreme lady, we can't think that everyone is sailing in a same boat. Gandhiji said that ahimsa is the definition of a woman, and there is no place for untruth in the life of a woman. If she is true to herself, she no longer be the abla, the weak. She becomes the sabla, the strongest. Today, as a teenager, for me, the freedom is to do anything without restrictions and bondages. But I know I am wrong somewhere, because restrictions and bondages are good for us. Freedom is not absolute. Freedom is limited. You can't just do things and say I am a free man. There should be a respect for others and their needs. Once upon a time, there are two men seated side by side, and one man lifted their hand and touched the nose of the other one's, and other ones replied that the freedom of your hands ends where the freedom of my nose begins. Yes, it is true. The freedom of one's ends where the freedom of other one's begins. God gave us freedom for free, and it's our duty to enjoy it and to maintain it and keep this right. Thank you to listen me.
It's